As part of the visiting delegation, and back in Australia, Ron is one of a number of people trying to expose Australia's role in supporting the occupation. They dispute the legality of purchasing Moroccan-controlled West Saharawi resources by Australian companies Wesfarmers, Intertech Pivot and Impact.
The connection with Australia is that we import phosphate from the occupied zone of Western Sahara that comes to Australia to 3 Australian companies, and in the 2002 Hans Corral decision that was handed down, it is basically saying that to take the resources from that area is theft. So it's not what we are actually part of is receiving stolen goods.
Part of the effort to put pressure on these companies and the government was a series of flag-raising ceremonies on February 27, the West Saharawi National Day, as the AWU joined with other unions and councils around Australia in showing their support.
The first time I became aware of the Western Sahara struggle is really through Ron. And that's been about a story about the AWU and the union movement in general, where what we do is we go and help people actually struggling in their lives, whether it's their members, whether in the workplace, or whether people are actually struggling to gain independence. But today is really a symbolic thing to basically send the message that the union movement in Australia, the AWU in particular, are fully behind the West Saharian people. We're with you. We will continue campaigning for you to gain your independence, your basic human rights, which we take for granted in Australia. So today, just really a good gesture in saying, raising the flag in the AWU building to show a bit of solidarity with the Western Sahara people. And if we can get this young fella to, he must be a Moroccan, you're not a Moroccan, mate. That's it, he's not, he actually got the message. So yeah, so let's go. That all organised, mate? Yes.
If people want to get involved, there's the Australian Western Saharan website, so you can join the Australian Western Sahara Association, which is, I guess, similar to the Australian East Timor Association. You can make donations to a feeder with Union Aid Abroad. You can bring attention to your politicians, as we do with all of these things. There is an international day of action going to happen in towards the end of the year, I presume. Well, the date has been set, so all around the world people are going to, or unions around the world are going to bring attention to that, so you can keep an eye out for that. And the ACTU are endorsing a union delegation to go at the end of the year, which hope that interested unionists will sign up for. The world is getting a lot smaller, and as far as human rights go, they are union rights, and with the globalisation process that's taking place, the unions are becoming more global as well, and we need to make sure that the conditions of other countries and their rights are upheld. They're stuck in refugee camps. They don't want band-aids, they want political solutions, and that is where the union's roles, the church roles, the Australian government, and Kevin Rudd did say some positive things previous to getting in as he was Foreign Minister, so it is about time that they started to seriously look at what Australia's input is into this basic human rights issues that are happening.